Good evening. Today is still Monday, January 15th, 2024, and I am back with a video right before I go to bed. But I had something on my mind and I'd like to get it off before I forget. So if it pops up, I need to get on it and record. So this is about a type of woman, right? There's a type of woman that exists in this world right now that can get any man she wants. Now, if he's single or whatever. Now, I ain't talking about married men, and you don't want them no way. Or men that's already in a relationship. But I'm talking about single, available men. She can get any man she wants. This particular type of woman. Well, what type of woman is that, Big Ward? Well, I'm glad you asked. Y'all might think it's the woman with the BBL or one of the bad bitches, big titties, makeup, a dime piece as they think they are, a beauty queen, making 6 figures or better income. She has a PhD, master's, bachelor's, and she has all that. That's probably who y'all think I'm talking about. Some of y'all. But a lot of men know who I'm talking about and where I'm going with it, but I still got to take it anyway for those that don't know, for those in the back. So, you might think it's the woman with the PhD, the high earning career, all the looks, the beauty, big booty, bad, beautiful, as y'all say, beat face, all that. Gorgeous, drop dead. When she step in the building, all the men just staring, looking at her. Y'all might, yeah, that's the one that getting the man she want. No, it ain't. She's single as fuck. Most men don't want her. Other women want her. I want to be like her for whatever reason. Quality men don't want her. The type of woman that I'm talking about, and y'all probably already know where I'm going. If you've been following me for a while, you know how I feel about certain women and you know where I stand, so you already know. But I got to give this woman her props and then explain something to her that she don't already know about herself. Because a lot of times she feels down on herself because even though she can get any man she wants, she don't have him. A lot of times she ends up with some bullshit, some riffraff. And I'm explaining to her why is that and what she needs to do about it. Because when I explain to y'all who she is, she gonna say, well, damn, Big Ward, that's the type of woman I am, and I can't get in the man I want. I end up always with some bullshit. The clowns always approach me. The losers. The married men. The 10 baby mama men. They're the ones who always approach me. I'm that type of woman you describing, and I can't get in the man I want. Not so fast, my friend. First, let me talk about the kind of woman I'm talking about. She's a very feminine woman, very friendly woman. Not friendly as in just overly friendly, but if you say, that's a beautiful dress you're wearing, she say, oh, thank you. If you say, I like your hair, oh, thank you. She ain't gonna go to bed with you because you said it, but just overall, just a beautiful, sweet attitude, right? When she's in a relationship, she's loyal. And the man she with, unless he just completely an immature, insecure idiot, that's the only type of man that'll worry about this woman cheating by the way she treated. Because she's so good to him. She focuses on nothing but him other than her, her other life or whatever, what she got to do for her responsibilities. But other than that, for men-wise, relationship-wise, she only focuses on the one she with. She don't mind taking care of him. I don't mean financial. I mean just overall take care of her man. Make sure her man is okay. Make sure he's all right. If he had a bad day, she make it her business to make sure he's feeling better. If it's anything she can do, she gonna do it. That type of woman. Still feminine. Still believes in catering and taking care of her man. If he's a good man. See, a lot of y'all broads can have a good man. See, I know y'all gonna come saying, well, these old bullshit, that nigga, I ain't finna do nothing for these, I ain't doing all that for these. I'm talking about a good man. A lot of y'all ain't be good to a good man. So I'm cut it, or whatever the name of the song, cut it. We talking about good men. When she's with a man and he's good to her, he's a good man, she go all out for him. He needs her for anything. She there, no questions asked. She ain't nagging and talking crazy to him and fussing at him and questioning every move he make and all that type of shit. He need loving. She gonna get the best loving he can get. Y'all get where I'm going? What type of woman I'm talking about? Can still cook. He come home to a home cooked meal. That type of woman. I was in the local soul food restaurant Sunday, and it was jam packed with men. The line was so long, and I was talking to a guy in line next to me. I said, "Man, when I was coming up as a little boy, them old men went in no place like this. They were getting their food at home. Now here we are, having to come in here to eat. But yet you probably somewhere taking care of some woman, paying her bill, helping her out, doing for her, but you got to come in here to eat. Do it with wedding bands on and shit. So I know you got a woman, but you in here eating. Well, y'all say, well, he might just like the food. Bullshit. That shit, them plate with $25 for a plate. He don't like that shit. Miss me with that. So this woman still cooks. Still feminine. Ain't throwing in your face about how much money she make. How many degrees she got. What college she went to. What soror she a member of. All that bullshit. She ain't doing none of that. She just a down home, good old fashioned, good, loving, caring, kind, feminine, sensitive woman. How she was created to be. No feminist, none of that. Good woman. Now, let me explain to you, ladies, if you are that type of woman, why you've been struggling to get the man that you want. Even though I just said you can get any man you want. Here's the reason. First of all, we're living in a different time nowadays. We're not living in the past 30, 40 years ago when men pursued, I'm talking good men pursued. Men still are pursuing nowadays, but they trash. The only one pursuing nowadays is the trash. The one that don't care about the quality of woman out here, so they still pursuing. But the kind of man you want, when I just said you can get any man you want, this particular woman can get any man she want. But the kind of man you want ain't gonna pursue you no more. Because your counterparts, the women of today, have fucked that up for you. To where that man you want ain't gonna approach you. The ones that are approaching you and why you always end up with that trash, because they're the only ones that are gonna approach nowadays. The kind of man you want, sister, you're gonna have to identify him. See, I say you can get any man you want, right? I ain't say get any man that wants you. See, y'all getting with the man that wants you. Any man that wants you, if he saw a little interest in you, pursue you and do like you used to be back in the day, you think he's a good dude. No, good men ain't doing that no more. The riff-raff bullshit that women done fucked that up out here nowadays, man. The good, solid men that know they A1 solid, got a good heart, loving and caring and kind dude, he ain't doing that no more. Cause he got feelings too, he got a heart too, and he ain't finna put his heart out here on the line with this riff-raff pursuing these women out here nowadays. Trash. So, that man that you want, that I said you can get any man that you want, you're gonna have to approach him. You have to identify him first. If you've been checking a guy out, you've been watching, because you gotta vet these dudes. You gotta vet them. Make sure they're the dudes that you want. If it's somebody you done watched him for a little while, you know he's single, he ain't married, you know that. You done seen him interact, say if he got a son or a daughter, so you seen him interact with his kids. You might have seen him around with his mom or somehow he interact with her. How he interact with other women that he don't know, holding doors open, or whatever he may be doing. But you peep this man out for a while and see, okay, I like him. He ain't giving me the vibe the other creeps been giving me that's approaching me everywhere I go. Hey, baby, let me, them dudes. So what you got to do, the dudes that are approaching you ain't going to be it. It's not going to be them, sweetie. But what I'm telling you when I say you can have any man you want, If you that type of woman I just described, the good woman, I ain't talking about the BBL, I got my master's, my PhD, and I'm not taking nothing off no man. I ain't talking about them. Y'all, you know what type of woman I just described. The second woman. If you are truly that woman, any man that you approach, if he's available, if he's single, and you vetted him and made sure this is the man I want that man right there. If you go to him and holler at him, I guarantee a lot of times y'all feel rejection too. But if you were that type of woman I just described, that man gonna feel your vibe when you come holler at him. He gonna feel your aura. And he gonna jump on you. All you gotta do is make it you ain't gotta do no pursuing, chasing him or nothing. You just gotta make it known to him that, hey, I want you. Once he, cause he a man, now he's a man's man. He just ain't pursuing or hollering at no women no more. He ain't approaching, he'd rather be single for the rest of his life than approach these scalawags that's out here right now. I know this because I'm him, as the youngsters say, I'm him. I'm that dude. I ain't approaching shit. But I'm the dude that if you got me, you got yourself something. Any woman I done been with, my exes in, I'm going to tell you, he a solid dude. Some of them admit they fucked it up. Some of them won't. I don't give a damn. I wasn't perfect either, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm a solid dude. I always have been. I'm that dude. But I ain't approaching a goddamn thing out here nowadays. I'll die single before I do that. Ain't gonna happen. I'm too good of a dude to do that. Me knowing what's out here. See, I'm very observant. I'm not the average cat. So I see I ain't gonna do it. Ain't worth my time. But if a woman like you that I just described approaches me and say, hey man, what's up? Can I get you something to drink? I'm gonna tell you I don't drink, but you done broke the ice and I'm gonna take it from there. Cause I'm feeling your vibe. The boss bitch ain't gonna do that. The PhD broad ain't gonna do that. That broad that can't cook, ain't got nothing, she ain't gonna do that. She's too good for that. And that's the broad we don't want. We don't want her no way. Leave her over there by her damn self. We don't want her no way. But a woman like you, I'm telling you what I know, and I'm telling you, listen to me. You don't have the man you want because you ain't going to get him. You got to go get him. You got to point him out. The man you want. Listen to what I said. She can get any man she wants. But she been too busy taking the men that want her instead of going after the ones she want. The ones she's identified that got the characteristics that she wanted a man. Because she done took, you got to do that nowadays. It's an extra process you got to go through, but the time we living in drastic time call for drastic measures. It ain't like it used to be 30, 40 years ago, so you got to do things differently nowadays in the dating scene. The dating pool got pee in it. I got a video about that. So you got to do things, you got to maneuver this minefield differently. And I'm telling you how to do it as being that man that you probably would want. You gonna have to go to him and make it known that you're interested. Once you open your mouth, man like me, once you open your mouth, I already know. Real recognize real, as the saying goes. I already know. I can hear it. You ain't got to say nothing else. Once you just say hello, I can hear it in your tone. I can see it in your body, man. A man like me able to identify it immediately. And I'm on you. If I'm single. That's what y'all got to do, ladies. To get the man you want. You got to first identify the man you want. What do you want? Where is it? How do you know who you want? Have you seen him? You just got something out there in your head, the man you want, and you just sitting back and think he's just gonna come to you. With these clowns out here now, they gonna come to you, but it ain't what you looking for. You what they looking for, but they ain't what you looking for. Nowadays, the hunted, which used to be the women, gotta be the hunters. Like the lioness, you gotta do the hunting as a female to get what you want. You ain't willing to do that? Get you a couple of roses, a purple one, red one, whatever color they come in, a cat and a dog, because you're going to be single. Or you're going to stay with this riffraff that keep approaching you, because you stuck in them old school way of a man supposed to pursue, a man supposed to do this, a man supposed to be a real man. You stuck on that. Get you a couple of roses. They got all kinds out nowadays. They got the ones with the tongue on it, I've seen. They got all kinds of roses out nowadays, so get you, because you're going to need it, because you ain't going to get no man with that mentality. Listen to these boss bitches. You ain't going to have no man, because they ain't got none. I'll be looking on Facebook and different places, looking out. Some of the baddest bras go to balls, events, whatever, the so-called bad bras, always by themselves, or with their girlfriends. And want to pretend like they don't bother them. Like they done conquered nature. It's natural to want to be with somebody of the opposite sex, unless you gay, you want to be with somebody of the same sex, but y'all get where I'm coming from. But they want to pretend like it don't bother. I don't need no man, I'm good, I got my PA on. I don't care, I'll never have no man. You're a damn lie. I care if I have a woman, but I got to deal with the fact if I don't. But I want one. But I'm not, I'm explaining that to y'all. So, ladies, if you are that type of woman I described, I'm going to reiterate this one more time before I go lay my happy ass down. Identify the man you want, and you done picked him out of your head, what kind of man you want. Now you got to look out here. If you see one that you want, I guarantee you, if you're that type of woman I just described, he's not going to turn you down unless he's a faithful man in a relationship or married. That's the only way he's going to turn you down. Don't feel no rejection if you're that type of woman. We out here starving for a woman like you. Trust me, I am him. The type of man you want ain't going to turn you down if you're that type of woman I described. I promise you. If you do what I just told you to do, and it don't work for you, Big Mac combo on me. Don't get no better than that. Try it. Buck the old traditional ways of how it used to be, because this ain't how it used to be. It's fucked up. Identify that man you want, lady. If you this type of woman I just described, you will get any man you set your eyes on that you want. Go holler at him. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let these broads tell you, girl, I wouldn't holler at no man. I wouldn't approach no man. You better let him come to you. Fuck them. This big Ward hollering at you. I'm telling you, y'all know me by now. You know I ain't gonna blow no smoke. I ain't trying to get nothing out there. I ain't charging you for this information. Holler at them dudes, man. If you see that dude you want, you figure, and you done better him, I'm feeling him. Holler at him. Let him know. And if he tell you he got a woman, or he married or whatever, you still chose right, because that's the type of man you want. The type of man that if he married in a relationship, he gonna tell you I'm married in a relationship. So you still was right. You did pick right. It's just that he was the wrong one at the time. So when you went up to him, this type of man I'm talking about, only way he gonna turn you down is if he married in a relationship. And you still should be happy about that. That should show you that, damn, big boy was right. There are some good dudes out here, but you just gotta approach him. And you approached him, he said he was married, instead of like, I'm single, boo. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. That's the only way he gonna reject a woman like you. And it ain't rejection. It's just being a solid dude. Like what you want anyway. It just so happened different with married. Don't feel bad if a married man turns you down. Feel good, because that let you know it's some out here that's worth being with. And it is. But you gonna have to throw down some of your old traditional mindset and ways and listen to Big Unc and go holler at your boy. If you done better. Now, I ain't telling you go holler at no trash. You ain't got to do nothing for the trash to come to you. But that solid A1 dude, you done checked him out, you know he's solid in A1, go holler at him. Ain't no shame in that. I ain't telling you to go to bed with him. Go out in the parking lot and blow him off. I ain't telling you to do all that. Just go holler at him, introduce yourself, strike up a conversation, that's all. The kind of man he is, like me, he gonna take it from there. Then he gonna do the traditional old school thing. But you gotta break the ice first. That's all I'm saying, break the ice. He'll take care of the rest, I promise you. Bye.